Hi friends, welcome to my channel Born to Learn. Today we are going to learn about blood and introduction to transport in humans. Blood. Blood is a red colored liquid which circulates in our body. Blood is red because it contains a red pigment called hemoglobin in its red cells. Blood is a connective tissue. Blood consists of four things: plasma, red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Thus, the main components of blood are 1. Plasma, 2. Red blood cells, 3. White blood cells, and 4. Platelets. Blood is a liquid or fluid matrix called plasma with red cells, white cells, and platelets floating in it. We will now describe all the four components of blood in a little more detail. Plasma. The liquid part or fluid part of blood is called plasma. Plasma is colorless liquid which consists mainly of water with many substances dissolved in it. Plasma contains about 90% water. Plasma also contains dissolved substances such as proteins, digested food, common salt, waste products like carbon dioxide and urea, and hormones. Plasma carries all these dissolved substances from one part to another part in the body. Red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets are immersed in this liquid called plasma. Red blood cells. Red blood cells are red in color due to the presence of red pigment called hemoglobin inside them. Red blood cells are carriers of oxygen. Red blood cells carries oxygen from lungs to all the cells of the body. It is actually the hemoglobin present in red blood cells which carries oxygen in the body. Hemoglobin performs a very important function of carrying oxygen from lungs to body tissues. Hemoglobin also carries some of the carbon dioxide from body tissues to the lungs. Most of the carbon dioxide is carried by plasma of blood in the dissolved form. Red blood cells are circular in shape. Red blood cells do not have nuclei. When we donate blood to save the life of a person, then the loss of blood from our body can be made up by very quickly within a day. This is because red blood cells are made very fast in our bone marrow. Please note that most of the cells in blood are red blood cells. White blood cells. White blood cells fight infection and protect us from diseases. This is because white blood cells help to fight against germs and other foreign bodies which cause diseases. Some white blood cells can eat up the germs like bacteria which cause diseases. Other white blood cells make chemicals known as antibodies to fight against infection. In other words, white blood cells manufacture antibodies which are responsible for providing immunity in our body, due to which we are protected from disease and infection. In fact, white blood cells are called soldiers of the body. This is because they protect the body from the attack of disease causing germs, pathogens, and other harmful foreign materials. White blood cells are either spherical in shape or irregular in shape. All white blood cells have a nucleus, though the shape of nucleus is different in different types of white blood cells. White blood cells in blood are much smaller in number than red blood cells. Platelets. Platelets are the tiny fragments of special cells formed in the bone marrow. Platelets do not have nuclei. Platelets helps in the coagulation of blood or clotting of blood in a cut or wound. For example, when a cut or wound starts bleeding, then platelets help clot the blood, make the blood semi-solid, due to which further bleeding stops. All the blood cells are made in the bone marrow from the cells called stem cells. Functions of blood. Blood has three main functions in the body. These are transport of substances like respiratory gases, oxygen and carbon dioxide, digested food or nutrients, waste products, hormones, enzymes and ions from one part of the body to other. Protection against disease and regulation of body temperature. We can now say that the important functions of blood in our body are as follows. 1. Blood carries oxygen from the lungs to different parts of the body. 2. Blood carries carbon dioxide from the body cells to the lungs for breathing out. 3. Blood carries digested food from the small intestine to the all parts of the body. 4. Blood carries hormones from the endocrine glands to different organs of the body where they are needed. 5. Blood carries a waste product called urea from the liver to the kidneys for excretion in urine. 6. Blood protects the body from diseases. This is because white blood cells kill the bacteria and other germs which cause diseases. 7. Blood regulates the body temperature. This is because the blood capillaries in our skin help to keep our body temperature constant at about 37 degrees Celsius. Transport in humans. The main transport system in humans or man is the blood circulatory system, which is sometimes called just circulatory system for the sake of convenience. In the human circulatory system, blood carries oxygen, digested food and other chemicals like hormones and enzymes to all the parts of the body. It also takes away the waste products or excretory products like carbon dioxide and urea produced in the body cells. The human blood circulatory system consists of heart, the organ which pumps and receives the blood, and the blood vessels or tubes through which the blood flows in the body. In blood circulatory system, the blood flows through three types of blood vessels. 1. Arteries, 2. Veins and 3. Capillaries. The blood vessels of the circulatory system are present in each and every part of the human body, due to which the blood reaches all the parts of the body. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.